To work, coming into the quarter trailing.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea, get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Deputy! Deputy Lion!
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And this one doesn't go far. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Red! Deputy Timberwolf! Cut 19!
Back to throw it. Brought in right side by McLaurin. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a 1st.
Get it!
Now Daniels to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Commanders trail by 8. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Rolling left, buying some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders cut it to just 2 late in the game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
And now the Commanders face a very important 2-point attempt. Setting up to pass. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. no gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Middle. What's that?
Looking to throw it. Pass complete to Cook. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Out. What's that?
Here he is to throw. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. On the handoff, here's Davis. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Trying it left side with Cook. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
5 wide. What's that?
To throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
A 44-yard attempt.
And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And folks, we're headed for overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
First throw of overtime now. It's taken in by Eckler. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go. Go.
handoff for Robinson, running right. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Come on. Back. Back all 80. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders pull in front. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Johnson now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Off 52. Look out.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. To throw again, it's Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are gonna set up just beyond the 10-yard line. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.